What's up, everybody? Naija Express. My problem is say they don't they blame board guys now. Say board guys don't feel they faithful. Okay, so Banky W and Neola now in the trend now, and this issue of being faithful or not being faithful in the entertainment industry. I just want to clear something out. First of all, the only reason why these people own they somehow or looks kind of extreme is just because they are public figures. And when you're a public figure, your life is kind of special. Let me put it that way, because everybody's got their attention on you, So everybody's got their eyes on you. You have the attention of everybody. And anything you do seems like it's extreme or seems like it's extraordinary. But the truth is, guy, if you really deep down into, you really enter inside marriage, like a lot of people, they cheat on their wife. A lot of people. Now, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying you should cheat on your wife or you should be allowed to or something. But I'm just saying it only seems special because these people are celebrities. That's just the only reason why it's out there in the news. Everybody's making a big deal out of it. So but by someone like Two-Face now, everybody don't kind of master Two-Face own. If we say Two-Face they cheat now, everybody's like, nah, normal thing. When Yul Edochie own happened, everybody was surprised, like, come on, what's happening? But this Banky W's own, everybody's like, oh my god, this guy is like a Christian, blah blah blah. So there's no specification on cheating. You're right. Now, if you are married, of course you have to, be married. You have to act responsible. So I don't expect Banky W to come out and be like, hey, I'm a bad boy. Nobody does that. When you're married, there's a certain level of maturity that is expected from you. So being married, it kind of gives you this mantle of responsibility. And I think that's the problem generally, that everybody gets to assume when you see a married couple, like, oh my god, these people are having fun. Oh my god, these people marriage, they're all right. Most people go look these people and say, Banky W and Ematomi marriage was sweet, that kind of thing. You don't know what happened behind closed doors. You don't know what they sup when them closed door, when nobody they look them. You don't know whether they quarrel. You know the kind of issues where then they get. You only see what they allow you to see. And that's the thing with every marriage. People could just assume, say, man, these people marriage, they're all right. I always tell people, don't always use people as examples. If you want to use them as examples, be sure you are specifying that this is just what I know about them. Because you don't know what this person does in secret. Now, when we're small, you get this thing where they sup, where your parents are going to tell you, can't you see this boy? And you, for your mind, say this boy, in fact, he was past you. But just because for outside, he comes up like a better person. For outside, he be like, say, oh, now only him want know they do bad thing. And that's just the problem with you trying to emulate someone else. I keep telling people, man, there's nobody except nobody wholly 100%. Everybody has their flaws, but you have to now pick and say, okay, which kind, like, what do I need to adjust about myself? Those are every day you struggle with that. You should struggle with, how do I make myself a better person every day? So in the case of Banky W and his wife, now everybody don't carry matter for head. We say Neola, which happens to be one of the artists under EMA, that's Banky W's record label. We say two of them don't they run things for a long time. Say she don't abort children for Banky W. So all this is allegedly, though. I haven't seen any real physical evidence or proof. I don't know if she's come out to say anything of such. But now I'm about we just the two for here. The thing we say now, if it's true, the problem is, okay. So what we hear we say, right from time, two of them do the wrong things, and after Banky W marry, them still they close, they run things. Now you see the thing is, when you don't marry, you are supposed to cut out relationship with most females. As a guy, as a lady, you should do the same thing as well. So the thing is, you see this marriage thing, me, I know they take and play, because if you say you want marry now, like nothing stops you from just being in a relationship for the rest of your life. Nothing stops you from doing baby mama as you like. Nothing stops you, but I don't know where people get this thing like I need to get married, because at the end of the day, some people are actually not ready for marriage. You can't marry, you still they get female bestie as a man, you still they get male bestie as a woman. It doesn't make any sense. Now, not even the fact that you are cheating on your wife, for just that respect's sake, for you to show your wife that respect, you should not be close to any other female in your life except from her. As a matter of fact, you should be less close to even male friends. Your wife should be your best friend, should be your companion. Why else would you decide to carry somebody to the altar, and in the presence of God that you believe in, you say, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? Why else would you do that if you are not ready to be faithful to that person? So my own be say, married people need to, single people need to think this thing well before una jump enter inside marriage. You need to ask yourself, am I ready to make this commitment? Because now you are not just promising the lady, you are actually promising God. People don't know what it is like to be in the presence of a pastor, in the altar of God, and you are saying, till death do us part, to love and to cherish, to this and to that, to blah 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 blah. You are making a vow before God. Why would you now go and make that promise to God if you know you cannot fulfill it? Nothing stops you from being a bachelor for the rest of your life. If you decide to the date girl, if she agree, give am belle, born pikin, they run your things. If you know say you won't get pikin, get your pikin. But the fact that you now make yourself a married man and you take this lady to the altar, make her wear a white gown, make everybody come out for your matter, at the end of the day, take the matter seriously yourself. It's a big blow. It's a big embarrassment to the lady. And most times people, they look like say just the guy, the girl get this whole thing. As a guy, you sort of should be ashamed of yourself. So my thing again is, if you are not remorseful when you are being unfaithful, if you then catch you say the cheat and they're remorseful, man, that they're big effort go there. But like I said, we don't know what happens behind closed doors. So we don't know what's in the sub between Banky and Emma, his wife. So she has not come out to make a public statement or clarify anything or whatever. And even Banky W himself, the only thing where I hear saying post make people go church on Sunday. That was yesterday. So thing is, right now, everybody needs to learn from this. If you are single, look for the right person. It's not about package or whatever. Look for the right person that you can spend the rest of your life, because it goes just beyond cheating. Because I've seen people when they get married, and you hear a lot of issues that they did not expect why they were still dating. But one other important thing again is courtship. When you are dating someone, you should watch out for signs like this. You should watch out for signs of unfaithfulness. You should watch out for signs of aggression. Things that usually happen in marriages that is a big deal. You should watch out for signs like this. This is why you get to know people. You don't just rush into marriage. When you see people, even relationships, if you just don't rush into relationship. Sometimes, because relationship, it kind of covers the reality of things. When you guys are in a relationship now, everybody with a package, especially when it just starts, everybody go one day. It is sweet when it just starts. Everybody go one day, you guys want to go out all the time. You guys want to have fun. Nobody wants to step on anybody's toes. Everybody just they try coordinate themselves when they do relationship. So most times it's better take your time. take your time. Find this person where say, okay, you are friends with. Get friendly with that person. Get to know that person better. Get to, have a sort of understanding of that person before you start getting deep into emotions, before you even start talking of marriage. So at the end of the day, if everybody decide to say, okay, this marriage thing, may we no rush enter inside. Take your time before you marry. You will have less problems like this. You will have less divorce. I'm not saying it won't happen. Definitely, no matter what, some guys, they must cheat. No matter what, some people must break up. Issues that you cannot actually control. But I'm saying, try to control this thing to a certain extent. It's sad though. I hope they can work things out. I really don't like when I see public people like this having issues, because everybody gets to dump on their issues. A lot of people, like I said at the beginning, a lot of people get this publicity, but them get issues, and they are able to work things out to themselves. They are able to settle things out and make it blue or whatever, fix your life. But when you're a public figure, there's this extra pressure. Like the wife, for example, now I know say, man, she go don't get advice. Taya, her DM go don't full. So something like that, there will be extra pressure on her to, kind of keep things cool. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with when you are a public figure than, say, you are just a regular person. I've had close people who have been in broken marriages before. The thing no spread past our streets, it no spread past our church, those kind of things. So, but like this now, almost the whole of Nigeria now is aware of your situation, and even abroad too, So, I just, I don't know. I really don't know the in total. I don't know what happened, but of course, I'll put a big portion of the blame on Banky W, because it's your job to be faithful to your wife, and keep your household together, keep your family together. Going outside to do one or two, it's not always the best. And now she don't even carry belle. So right now you're going to have a child outside of your home. I don't know. I guess that's what's going to happen, because now that it's being public, I don't think she can have an abortion again. Because I hear say she been come out like 2 belle before for so now this is number 3. I think either 3 or 4, but me I don't even know, say the matter tire me. But the thing is, I wish them well. I wish his family well. I wish they're able to come to a solution. Even the babe self. This is one other thing. Nobody they talk about the babe now. We go the wrong things with married man. Now I don't understand self. Girls sometimes they shock me. You will see babe where we say, you find babe where you get everything to run things by yourself. You go look for married men. You see, you should make yourself not toastable to everybody. Not be everybody supposed to toast you. Even if you get something to do with the guy before in this situation, like for example, the moment he takes somebody else to the altar, he's already telling you that you are not good enough for him. Yourself, get that respect for yourself. Get that respect for yourself. Move on with your life. Find somebody else. Why you as a lady now go dey cheapen yourself? Cheap yourself. Somebody don't marry, keep person for house. When you don't carry, go altar, show the world, say this is my person. Then you now come dey run things on the low key with him. It doesn't make any sense. As a lady, you supposed get that self-respect for yourself. No say, this guy don't marry. Let me focus on my own. Because the thing is, put yourself in people's shoes. You will not be happy if you don't marry your husband. You can't find out, say, one of that babe, they run things with your husband. It not gonna make sense. So girls need to actually, I actually hold them a little bit, because now guy go waka come meet you, but it's up to you to say yes or no. At the end of the day, if ladies now they more responsible, married men come meet you, you tell them no, make them get out with their rubbish proposals or whatever. At the end of the day, this issue still not going to come up. I know most of the time now the guys won't blame, but I'm talking about the ladies outside of the marriage as well. Of course, they have a lot of responsibility on this thing as well, because I know say ladies now they very picky. Not be all men that they like run things with. For example, now you don't get money, you not fine, you get some negative characteristics, they go dodge you. But now because you dey successful, you be big boy, you get this one and that one, you approach babe now, she go gree for you. Even if you don't marry, which is very, very wrong. And this is it's alarming because I know a lot of even married men wey be say that my close friends. I know that one or two things they happen and I'm not happy about it. But I'm looking at these ladies like, so this guy now, if like say maybe you don't know say the guy don't marry, it's even a different thing. But this one, say the guy don't marry. And this bank is a celebrity for that matter. Maybe say everybody know you must still let one or two things they happen. But you know what? They won't try self. The fact that they kept this thing a secret for so long, maybe not because of the fact that people not to they expect rubbish from Banky W. Because the fact that they could keep this thing a secret for this long, until Bele don't enter now, Mata don't gas. But anyways, I wish them good luck in their home. I hope say they will fit, resolve these things. I would hate to see, as much as I don't like the fact that he cheated on his wife, I would hate to see their marriage crumble, So, I wish them the best of luck, man. I hope they pull through this. And to the wife, man, make she try this strong. But these times now, everybody go bring all sort of things come at table. But this is the time where, she has to decide what she wants to do outside of people's opinions, because at this point you ask yourself, am I willing to stay in this relationship knowing that this man has cheated on me? Because you be in a place of hurt right now. You could pain now. So even if she pretend, come outside, smile, whatever, it will pain them. Except she say this thing that they happen before and she keep quiet. So this thing will pain them. So she got decide now, because if she stay now, the marriage will not be the same. Of course, it will never be like before. You as the guy, say yawa don't gas, you don't mess up, they don't catch you. And then of course, as the lady, you say this guy, I know if you to trust this guy again. It doesn't matter, even if the guy decide to say I will change for better, that trust, you don't already, just be like eraser, you don't already clean them small, so it's not as fresh as it used to be. That trust. Because normally, say for relationship, small trust issues you go to doubt yourself, But the fact that your doubt is now a reality, that thing where you fear don't can happen. Of course, it's going to put a stain on the relationship. So I really hope they can come out of this. And if she decides to leave him, fine, whatever makes her happy at this point. Because cheating is the only time where even for Bible safe, they say you can divorce, because any other thing if it happen, we say if you just manage code, or people will tell you say, hey, just try and see what you guys can pull through, blah blah blah. But even for Bible self, even God himself, now when the man don't cheat, that is the ground for divorce. So right now, if she decides to get a divorce, in fact, nobody go blame her, me I no go blame her. So I don't know what she decides to do, but more with watch how this story go. If any other update they on top the matter, me I go surely do my job to give on the army ball. So this is Naija Express. Subscribe, like, and let me see you guys comment on this section. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. People don't everybody will get bald head now, don't they? They don't do on the watch, because your babe now don't they watch you where guys we get bald head, especially guys with bald head we can't get beards. It's Naija Express, yo.